We've looked through the actor's filmography and rounded up 5 of his best makeovers from Wonka to the King as the star prepares to portray Bob Dylan on the big screen. As one of Hollywood's heartthrobs, Timothée Chalamet rocks up to every red carpet camera-ready. But when it comes to his blockbuster roles, the 28-year-old often swaps his suave looks for a wacky hat, mustache, or complete physical transformation. Set to front 2 upcoming biographical films, he has recently become unrecognizable to fans. For a complete unknown, an upcoming Bob Dylan biopic, Timothée looks more like a teenage Dylan with the sunglasses to match. And for Marty Supreme, an upcoming A24 film about table tennis champion Marty Reisman. He rocks round glasses and a pencil mustache. While we wait for his upcoming films, what are Chalamet's biggest transformations to date? Read on for our picks. Wonka is a standout film from Chalamet's repertoire. Before stepping into the shoes of the chocolate-loving character, he had predominantly played dramatic roles, from a heartbroken teen in Call Me By Your Name to an apathetic ladies' man in Saoirse Ronan's Lady Bird. While Willy Wonka differs from his other roles, the transformation wasn't anything to write home about. Granted, the hat took some getting used to. Take away the hat and coat and you don't have much of a transformation here, which is why it lands in last place. Wes Anderson's love letter to journalism, The French Dispatch, features Chalamet in a small yet memorable role. He appears in a chapter of the film as Zeffirelli, a charming and eccentric young man. The actor switched his usually polished look for a wild scientist's frizzy hair and a barely there mustache. While his physical changes are somewhat subtle, the actor's comedic performance here makes him almost unrecognizable. Netflix's The King follows the reign of King Henry V from his riotous teens to ruling the country with a steady fist. Chalamet was praised for portraying the coming-of-age tale of the reluctant king, and his physical transformation was pivotal for the role. At the start of the film, he has a disheveled bob and later gets a bowl cut, which instantly divided fans. Throw in his medieval chainmail, and I have to admit he looked far from a Hollywood star. One of the actor's most acclaimed roles, Beautiful Boy, tells the real-life story of Nicholas Sheff, who falls into drug addiction, leading his father, played by Steve Carell, to try and save him. For this heartbreaking role, the actor became almost unrecognizable from losing around 20 ulbs over 1 stone. The transformation served him well as he received nominations for several awards, including a BAFTA for Best Actor in a Supporting Role. When it comes to Chalamet's on-screen makeovers, it doesn't get better than Lee, a cannibal with a red mullet. Marking Luca Guadagnino's second film with the actor, Bones and all centers around outcasts Lee and Mirren, Taylor Russell, who find solace in one another. For this striking character, Chalamet sat for 2 hours to get his hair dyed with 3 different shades of red. He also lost some weight for the role, although he hasn't publicly stated